A local teacher is getting some national recognition for the work he's doing impacting the lives of students here in San Diego. Here to share more now on that recognition and what it means to him is National Teachers Hall of Fame Class of 2024 inductee and Southwest Middle School music teacher Keith Ballard. Good morning, Mr. Ballard.
Thank you. It's an honor to be back here. As I was telling you, I was on an on-set interview with David Davis back in 2012.
Yes, I mean, just amazing. Obviously, your work has been touching a lot of people over the past several years. Can you talk, this was a big surprise yesterday in your classroom. Can you tell us about that moment?
Yeah, so about 6 different TV stations slammed into the room while I'm teaching, and you know, mariachi from Southwest High School. I teach mariachi, steel drum band, and African drum ensemble. I don't know if you're aware, but you guys over the years have had my steel drum band giant group out here
on the patio. Yeah,
out on the patio. So, but yeah, it was a great day. I'm planning to retire next school year. This will be my last year, so kind of a nice way to go out as the sun sets.
Now, there are only 5 teachers that are selected for
Correct.
the Hall of Fame, and it's in a big ceremony that takes place in Kansas,
and Washington, D.C., both places.
You'll be going to Washington, D.C. for the recognition first. How many teachers is this out of? Why do you feel that you were selected for this?
Well, 3.6 million teachers, private and public. It's sponsored by the NEA, National Education Association. It's a very rigorous, vetted process, and they do a lot of digging to see what you've done. You know, there's so many phenomenal teachers, and even at my own school, we have teachers of the caliber that could have received the award. I think kind of maybe what sets me apart a little bit is that I'm a gringo, I'm a white guy. I teach, I led the mariachi movement in the Sweetwater District, and back in 1998, we have it at, I believe, 13 schools now. Mine was the first. And I'm steel drum band, again, you guys have had me on. I also teach African drum ensemble. So I'm sure if you look at me and what I do, there's probably no other teacher in the United States that teaches what I teach. I'm also incredibly passionate. And Southwest Middle sits right by the border. So yes, you know, I like working with the Latin population, and I've been quite successful doing that.
I mean, you call yourself a gringo, you're saying you're a white guy, but this is obviously, you bring so many different cultures, music cultures into the classroom.
Sure.
Like just by the decorations, you can see all the different cultures that you're bringing in to help these students.
Yeah.
How was that an influence on you, something that you wanted to share? Can you talk a little bit about your journey as a teacher?
Yeah, so I started, wow, I'm glad you brought this one up. You know, I graduated from Arizona State University, and in my junior year, there was a panel of older conservative professors, and they all sat me down, and they said, Mr. Ballard, we can't make you do this, but we're highly encouraging that you don't become a teacher. We don't think you're gonna be successful. And back then, I was actually fighting the system a little bit and saying, no, I don't think that's going to work, and no, that won't work now, and made some people mad. But I knew I could do it, and I persevered, and I've done it my way, right? And it's been a great thing. As far as my classroom, yeah, if you came to my classroom, it's probably the best decorated classroom in the United States, par none. I would put money on that. And I've tried to encourage other teachers to do that. And why do I do that? Well, about more than 90% of our kids are Latino, so it looks like a mariachi Disneyland. 3,000 LED lights, I mean, the place is over the top. But again, why do I do it? To encourage kids, to motivate kids, right? And you know, it took some time, but it makes teaching easier. But I love teaching at Southwest Middle School. I also teach for Launch Academy, and I'm over at Southwest High School. So I'm very close to the border. I call it teaching on the border, and it's been a phenomenal ride for me.
Well, congratulations again on this huge honor, and we hope to follow you along as you're inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much, and you know what? I'd love to bring that steel drum back one more time to play for you guys.
Absolutely, consider it a done deal.
We'll make it happen.
Thank you so much, Keith Ballard. All
Thank
right,
you.
Paul, we'll send it back over to you.